things that nobody prepared us for in our 20s. And this my feelings today gave me an insight for this video, and I feel like I can speak for many others who are experiencing the same things. If you are in your 20s and struggling emotionally, basically emotionally, that is what I want to base on in this video. Let's just share. I'm trying to do this video because I can look back and see my milestone later in the future. So join me as I speak about these things together with you. So the first thing I'll speak about is financial survival skills. As kids, we thought that getting out of school, getting out of high school mainly, was just getting out and getting the freedom, independence of doing your own things. We didn't know about the bills, the rent, and I think adulthood is basically financial management of money. Paying bills whether your salary is ready or not. And sometimes it's too tiring, too scary. You wake up in the morning and you have, as days goes by, you find yourself that you have another bills to pay. You wake up in the morning stressed. At night, how many of you have anxieties at night? Because me, personally, it's so tiring. No matter how much you're earning, you get a new job and you say that at least this one is higher than the one I used to work for. But the bills keep coming as you keep increasing your salary. I don't know where they come from, but I don't know whose experience is the same as mine. The second thing is friendship shift. You start shifting priorities, and that high school friend, that college friend, that person you knew from your village is not the same person anymore because you grew, and maybe you grew apart. So everybody has different priorities, different responsibilities. As you move, you find that maybe you don't align anymore with the feelings that you shared in the past that made you friends. For example, me, I've maintained one friend, and I don't know, maybe we have the same physical statistics, maybe the same interest in life, but she has been my friend from a long time, and maybe my sister. Otherwise, I don't feel like connecting with anyone. It's actually so tiring to engage and create communications with people, especially girls. Personally, in my experience, I've had so many challenges dealing with ladies as friends, and it's so hard because you have conflicts every time. You have rivalry, you have a lot of things. You know, for a man, you can just have a conversation and it's over from there. But ladies, they try to make a big deal out of it, and maybe they'll post you on their status, they'll discuss you with friends, and it just a simple conversation turns into conflict. That is why I personally have a problem with friendship, because dealing with ladies is hard for me, basically. And sometimes you learn who's here for convenience and who's here for life. You know, I don't know if you've had friends as female friends that you've had for life, because mine, it's a story for another day. Work doesn't equally fulfill your desires, and that dream job might drain you. Yeah, I actually spoke about your dream job. Your passion has to drive outside your 9 to 5. You now start not enjoying that job because you actually wanted it, but they didn't tell us what it entails. Now you start living that dream job and you feel like it's not again what you wanted. But this is not to demotivate you. Just keep on pushing. If you have to leave, you have to try. There is a story between success and trying. Don't feel demotivated. Just try. Continue trying. Life is for the living. Just keep on living. And another one is loneliness becomes real. It becomes now real because you can be in a room full of people, full of 20, full of 30, but you don't feel like interacting. You just feel like you have to live your life alone, and people should just leave you alone. I don't know if anybody else is getting these feelings, but for me, it is a bit so much. I've created so much pseudos. I don't want to exist. I just want to exist in the back. I don't want to be seen. But now creating this channel has made me come out and at least I'm living because I'm talking to you. Another one is comparison is a trap. Stop comparing yourself with the social media people you see. There's so much behind that camera, their careers, their marriage. Everybody has a different journey. Stop comparing yourself. Sometimes you might feel left out because people are posting their cars at 25 and you don't have anything. Everybody has their own story. And there was this thing I got about, I don't know if it's true, I don't know if it's based on facts, that the McDonald's guy, the one we see in the logo, got his success at 60s. If anybody knows, comment down below. I don't know about that. So that is a motivation to tell you that there is no, how is this being said? There is no cutoff for success. I don't know, but in Swahili we say kutangulia kwa ba si kulewa. So I'd say success has no age limit or something. Just keep on pushing. At whatever age you'll achieve your success, it's okay. Another one is family dynamics change. You stop being the child to the adult child. You now start parenting your parents. That is emotionally, financially, you start parenting your parents. These are the responsibilities that nobody talks about, and it is scary, especially in our societies. Nobody wants to talk about the parenting your parent part. But it comes. You can tell me, I know a lot of people have things to say about this parenting your parents, but I don't want to walk down that road because I'm feeling so bad this morning, and I don't want to talk about that. Mental health maintenance. You get a lot of anxiety because you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. Sometimes you have troubles acting at your job. You feel your lows. You have anxiety. You don't know how long it's going to take you to make it, how long you're going to get married, how long you're going to have kids. And sometimes you're not mentally ready. You feel like the society is pushing you so much. Nobody told us about that. Another one is love isn't always enough. Love isn't always enough. I'm saying this because you enter into marriages, you enter into things because of being emotionally connected to whatever is going on. Remember, you're going to have kids, and love is not going to pay your bills. So there is so much that you need to consider before connecting with someone, like what they can offer, how they're dealing with their feelings, how they're dealing with conflict, how they're approaching things. Just look so much into a person before entering that commitment, because it's going to drain you at that 25 and you're going to look older than that age. Another one is health feels optional. At this point, you don't take care of yourself. Most of the time, you just feel like you just want to be alone. You don't want to take care of your health. And trust you me, your body will send you the bill later. It will send you the bill later. So take care of yourself. Don't ignore that fact. Just be good. No matter how much you're feeling low, no matter how much you're feeling stressed, don't let your body feel drained. Just look out for yourself. Another one is nobody actually feels ready. It's normal that you feel like, at these 20s, especially at your late 20s, you're transitioning to being adult now. And you're between the teenage, youth, adulthood, you're confused. You're not actually ready. And that at this age, you find people saying, don't call me mama, don't call me this, because they don't know, they are not actually ready for any transition at this age. They don't know who they are. So I want you to remember this, that sinking and swimming is learning to keep moving. That is why the difference between sinking and swimming, it is learning to keep moving. That is what makes it different. So I created this just to make others who feel like me that let's keep on swimming. Let's keep on swimming. That is when we will gain the momentum, we will learn the actual things and how to deal with them. Tell me about your experience. Tell me how your 20s and your late 20s are taking you. Let's share this experience together. I'm here for you. Comment down below and subscribe. Thank you.